I genuinely don't understand how anybody has a boyfriend right now. Like I've been chasing men, okay? I've been out in the wild shooting my shot. I've asked for guys' phone numbers, I've asked them out on dates. We've gone out on dates, I've paid. I call back, I text back, I FaceTime, like I send cute selfies like thinking of you. Am I being too much? Am I like I'm dating with intention? Is it too much? But I like nobody. I keep getting ghosted. I keep getting told we should just be friends.
Well, the point she's missing is that dating with intention means that you are dating with a purpose, not just that you're like the frequency of how much you engage or how much you're like giving of yourself. It's about what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of this interaction? Are we compatible? Do we both want to get married? Do we both want to have children? How soon are we looking to get married? It's about asking the right questions. It's about actually getting to know the person where it matters and making sure that you are in alignment with this person. All right. Sending pictures of yourself, checking in with morning messages don't mean anything. They have no value as far as where the relationship is going to go or whether you are compatible to even be with this person to begin with. And it's also going to be beyond whether the physical attraction is there or not. Dating with intention has something to do with, well, obviously you have to be attracted to the person physically, but it's not necessarily a part of the intention of it, because people who are attracted to each other also have one night stands, and that's as far as that goes, right? So the intentionality behind dating means that you are obviously trying to find somebody to get married, which is should be the purpose of dating, is to find a wife and a husband. No amount of you doing all these other silly things is going to affect your dating life in a positive way. You know, the thing she's got in her ears going on, like the shower curtain thing. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but that's just a no for me. Like it's a red flag. That's just me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is that a red flag? Is that an off-putting thing for you to see those like big shower curtain holes in the people's ears? But yeah, this is where she's getting it wrong. You have to be intentional, but it has nothing to do with your intensity. You have to be intense, but in your focus of trying to figure things out as quickly as possible. And you're never gonna find a person that's gonna be 100% perfectly matched with you. There's going to be certain things that are going to need some ironing out to do, but they're going to be minimal, minor things like simple boundaries and things like that you might not see eye to eye on, but if you can both work it out, that's still going to be a suitable person. But you got to get there. You got to like have those conversations. You have to, and then if you're both aligning your goals and where the relationship is going for the long run and what your expectations are, then that's what dating with intention is. You know exactly where this is going. You're not fooling around, and it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed an outcome, but at least both of you are pulling together towards the same goal because you're both in alignment with each other.
What? I don't understand how anybody has a fucking boyfriend right now. I don't get it.
Well, obviously that's really clear to me that you don't understand. So hopefully you get to see this video and now you maybe have an idea of what it really means to be intentional when you're dating.
I used to think Christians were crazy for how short of a time they were together before they got married. And I get it now. I'm not married, but I get it. And I just saw a video and it said, society says that it's normal to meet someone and 20 minutes later be hooking up with them, but yet not normal for someone to know each other for a year and then get married.
That's deep, and she's exactly right. And yeah, people are normalizing hookup culture, and meanwhile they think it's weird when people get married too soon. It doesn't make any sense.
That's absurd. That's absurd. No. And honestly, since following Christ, when the Lord puts the right man in my life, I'm down for 6 months, baby. Like, whatever the Lord deems fit. It doesn't have to be a certain time. Definitely doesn't have to be a certain year. I used to think people were crazy. I used to think people were so crazy. You barely met each other 6 months ago. How could this be? How could you get married?
She's right about that. And a lot of people actually would think 6 months is too quickly. I'm not here to tell you a specific time frame that you should be aiming for. It should be within a year that you know whether you want to marry somebody or not. But I certainly do not think that 6 months is not doable. You could do it in 6 months. Again, if you are intentional. If you're intentional and you're doing the right things and you have the right mindset, and again, it's not just about having the right demands and asking the right questions about the person. No, it's about, first of all, you have to be in the right state yourself. You have to be in a good mental setup to be able to have a relationship and get married. And then you have to actually find somebody who's on that same playing field with you. And if you're both dating intentionally by actually aiming towards marriage, and then you're connecting with this person at a level that is allowing you to really vet the relationship and vet the person, then yeah, you can do it in 6 months. Back in the day, people did not take that long to figure it out. Within a year, you should know whether this is a relationship that could move into something more serious and permanent. If it's taking you longer than that, you're doing it wrong. All right. If you're dating somebody for 5 years and you're still wondering whether you're going to get married to this person or whether you want to marry this person, you just need to get the hell out of there, because you're wasting your time and the other person's. It should not take you that long to figure this out.
Bruh. Dating is an evaluation that you move through, not a status that you sit in. So when you both align on the word of God and you both are equally yoked and you both have chemistry and you can see their character and the Lord reveals that everything lines up, what do you need to wait for?
She's not wrong. But what are people putting off marriage for? They're putting it off for traveling. They're putting it off for their careers. They're putting it off because they think they can do better. You know, they think the grass is greener on the other side. They terminate good relationships to go and explore the field. And then when they get to the field, they realize that it's a horrible scene. It's a horrible scene. And now they wasted their opportunity and they can't go back to what they had. It's the saddest thing to see, but you see it everywhere. And this girl I'm glad she's getting it. She just increased her own chances by at least being aware of this and understanding that there's a right way to do it. It's not about just like getting with somebody, rushing in and just being crazy and going, go to Vegas and get married in a weekend. Like, it has nothing to do with that. It's about following certain principles and having your core values aligned with the other person's. Being of faith is extremely important for that, because then you both have something that's above you, that's greater than the both of you, that keeps you tied in your beliefs, in your core of who you are and what you're gonna make this relationship be and this marriage be. If your mindset is in the right place, if you're choosing right, if you're cautious, if you have enough discernment, and if you obviously have a masculine man and a feminine woman, it's not going to take you 3, 4, 5, 6 years to figure out whether this person's going to be the person you want to marry. You could find it out within months. And then, like she said, what else are you waiting for? What else do you have to see? What do you want to go sleep with 20 other guys first, or 20 other ladies? Diminish your soul by just going through this situations that are going to squeeze the life out of you and take away your life force. It's not worth it. I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. So you got to get your mindset right. This lady needs to go talk to the lady from the previous video. They need to talk to each other, and she needs to pass the message along, as well as what I had to say about it, because a lot of people get it wrong. Again, the other lady was even paying for dates, she said, and all this thing, and it has nothing to do with that. As a lady, you're not going to pay your way through into a husband or a good relationship. It's about what you have inside and how you're showing up into the relationship that's going to help you define where it's going to go. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think 6 months is too fast, or do you think it's completely doable like me? And make sure you subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.